Hello everybody, it's Jordan here, and today we're back with Broken Sword. And I just hope I've balanced the audio correctly. Let's begin. Alright. Alright, we'll skip this, and we'll go straight to Nico. That evening back at Paris. Why is Irish music still... Oh. Okay, we're back with Nico. Alright, let's see if we can examine shit.
It was a photograph of my father. The first one I ever took. With the first camera he ever bought me. They hadn't placed the bug on the photo. I had messages waiting to be played.
You have 3 messages.
Hey, Collard, it's me, your favorite editor. Guess what? I'm gonna give you a second chance. I need somebody to write the TV column. Pays lousy, so what's new? If you're interested, drop by the office. In fact, drop by the office anyway. We have to talk, Nico. That story of yours I spiked. It won't go away. You've made some dangerous enemies out there.
Hey, Nico, it's your old pal. I mean, your new pal, George. Oh, Ireland. It's a whole different country. And
Georgie!
I have some amazing news for you. Gem of a story, in fact. Gotta go. Yeah, fella here's got a drink lined up for me. See you tomorrow, Nico. Slonsha. Yep, only here for a day and I'm speaking the lingo like a local.
Mademoiselle Coulard, this is Imelda Carchon. I wanted to thank you for being so understanding. Come to lunch, why don't you? Tomorrow. I might have more news. There's a Monsieur Merlon coming to see me this evening. He says he knows why Pierre was murdered. In fact, he'll be here shortly. I shall let you know what he says. Goodbye, dear girl. Till tomorrow.
Merlin? Oh my God. Merlin's the killer. I'd better get over there and warn her now. When it came to being two-faced, Imelda was up there with the best. I owed her nothing. But I couldn't just let her die.
Forgive me for getting giddy, guys. It's just that this game is getting interesting, but...
I arrived to find the Palais Royal courtyard deserted. I only hoped that I'd beaten the assassin here. I had to warn Imelda before it was too late.
Don't interrupt me, Nico. Goddamn women interrupting people and complaining. Anyway, forgive me for getting giddy. This game is just getting so interesting. And we get to see Imelda again. I hope I pronounced her name right. And the music is just beautiful, and it has nice visuals to match. All right, now that I'm done, we can continue playing. Anytime you're ready, Nico. All right.
Locked.
All right, let's try
The intercom system wasn't working.
Oh.
Bad sign. Somebody had cut the wire.
It was that fucking costume killer, wasn't it? It's the costume killer. We can climb this thing. It looks sturdy.
Fixed tight. Presumably to stop critics stealing it. Who else would want to?
So,
That broken window looked like the best way in.
and that...
Fixed tight.
What's this?
I unhooked the first wire.
And, what was, the end goal there? I mean, I admit the, animations are quite nice.
I released the second wire. Even with both wires removed, the statue remained upright.
Ah. Okay, sorry,
If I could deconstruct this, I could deconstruct anything.
alright, so,
That broken window.
so, why don't you, climb up?
The plastic sheet was thick and strong. I'd need more than my hands to tear it.
Okay, let's see what we have in here. Hair clip?
No.
Shit.
It was a boat ticket stamped back when I was a little girl.
Alright. This? Okay, careful, Nico. I have a feeling what I'm going to find is going to be quite horrifying. Alright, we're back in here. Okay, it's dark. It is dark as shit. Hello? Nobody here? Let's try the other side. I remember this from the first playthrough.
My God, I'm too late.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Imelda. Oh no. Nico? Don't worry, you're going to be alright.
Oh, she's okay.
You know that isn't true. It was Merlin, wasn't it? Dressed as a cavalier. Absurd. You came to warn me, didn't you? I must be crazy. Let me see you, Nico. All this time you were just using me. Which one is the real Imelda? You are an extraordinary girl. Thierry would have been so proud of you. You didn't know my father. So like him. Something about the eyes. I wish we'd had time to get to know each other.
Oh
She was
shit.
gone. She cheated me, lied to me, used me. But why?
That is...
Even in death, Imelda looked the same. Beautiful, inscrutable. The Ice Queen alone in her ice palace.
What's this?
I opened it. Inside was a tiny gold key.
Did we take the gold key?
I
Alright.
took the key. I had to leave. I knew I could never return.
Good thinking, Nico. I swear, if the killer's around here, I'm gonna shit. Oh, okay, we're back at the apartment. Do we go back to our answering machine?
You have no messages.
Okay, well, do we go to the phone then?
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
Okay, and what are we doing here? Hang on, I think I'm gonna examine everything Nico has in her inventory.
In the dim light, I caught the reflection of something metallic. A small, sinister-looking metal disc had been tucked under my father's box. It was a bug. Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have.
Is it that box with the elephant on it? Man, the animations are really nice. Even the Archer-like animations.
You don't scare me. Espèce de...
What's going on? The music really isn't helping, but I am genuinely unsettled right now. What's this?
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Cochon's.
Well, I think we might have just the thing.
I took out the key. I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key opened my father's box. I dreaded what I was going to find inside.
What is this?
It was a photograph of Imelda. But why here? In my father's box? I felt as if a black hole had swallowed me up. Imelda and Canchon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own Father,
Is that him on the right? He doesn't look very happy.
there was a letter. I feared there was even worse to come.
Well, let's read it then. At least we
Hotel
don't have to
St.
decipher it.
George, Algiers, Friday. My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you're really working for, or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life in Paris, Thierry. Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No. They'll just give you a funny job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda, suddenly everything made sense. My father had been working undercover for the government. He was one of the good guys after all.
Great. That must have been really hard for Nico.
He and Imelda must have fallen in love. She'd found out who he really was, so he had to leave. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to anyone. I knew I couldn't either. Whatever he was doing, he'd had good reason to keep it secret. I decided I would respect that and tell nobody.
And then we pan up at the ceiling of the apartment. As Nico solemnly puts her hands on her face. Yeah. That's quite disturbing. Oh?
I knew it was George. For a moment I was tempted to pretend that I was out. Or ask him to go away and come back later. But then... Come in. Hello, George.
Georgie!
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDermott's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead,
Disappeared?
without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pete Graham's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
Speaking of Fitzgerald, is he okay?
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. Let's take another look at the manuscript.
We have to look at the gem on the tripod.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Okay, let's try,
There's a guy working on a loom. A knight through... There, but the...
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. Do you want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
let's see then,
That is not a good idea.
Oh, come on, George. It'd be funny.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Crown Museum. And why don't you see if Otho has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
This game is so full. It's full of interest. Like, oh my god. I just want to thank Kadikarus for getting me into...
I so much wanted to talk to George about everything that had happened, but I knew I never could. My father's connection to Africa would have to remain a secret forever. His bravery would be known only to the government, and to me. Revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take the story and twist it. Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the hero. I know how they do that. I'm a journalist.
Well, that's mainstream news for you. Alright, let's see, let's go back to the museum, see if, that guy's there.
Pardon me, oui, monsieur? Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever it was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
I found this gem at a medieval site in Ireland.
That means nothing to me, monsieur.
How did you manage to get this job?
I had the right qualifications, a military manner, squeaky shoes, and an irrational hatred of children.
Alrighty, let's...
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe a little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as a village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think if I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
Oh, come on, George, that's kind of mean.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park it. No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Where is he, by the way?
Thanks for your help.
I think we better go back to the police station and talk to Rosso, was it? Alright.
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Alright.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Oh, he has history with them, eh?
See you later, Sergeant.
Let's try the phone. Maybe we could call, Labanor? What happened? Ah. Apparently there's no one I can call at that time. Why don't we check the cafes? Let's see what's good. Nothing? Okay. Let's go through there if possible. Alright, there's Santa Claus.
Hi there, remember me? Mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you I take...
Okay, nothing of substance here. Let's go. Where do we go? Where do we go?
Come in.
Hello, George. What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a...
Okay.
I can't sit here.
Look, and what?
Okay, shit.
Chef.
Okay, I don't think this was the right place to go. And alright. Oh, the hospital! I didn't notice that. Who's this then?
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Well, you're useless.
Thanks for your help.
Let's see the receptionist.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plants. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Yeah, I'm his, long-lost brother.
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age. After a mix-up in the nursery at
Why?
the
What's with the
Oakland
ominous
shopping mall.
music?
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not.
Okay, now we have more talk options.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
Well...
Thanks for your help, man.
You're welcome.
Well, can we explore the hospital? Several minutes later. Alright. Wait, what? What the fuck happened? Let's talk to this guy again.
Excuse me, sir. May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
God damn it. Okay, this might
Do you
work.
recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Alright. This is awkward.
Thanks for your help.
Screw it.
Excuse me.
I think I know what I have to do.
Yes, sir?
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
Yes!
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh dear. He's on Ward J2. That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
Who's
What's
Nurse
so bad
Grendel?
about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Very left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Alright.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow. Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Looking like
Why,
E.T.
it's easy. All you have to do is smile. and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
You look at him. He looks like E.T.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the corridors?
No, sir, I haven't, but I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
Well, this guy is probably a patient.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you? I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind my back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Is this the ward? Oh. I'm assuming you're Grenda?
Oui, monsieur.
Is this Ward J2?
It is, but you're not supposed to be here. We have strict rules about visiting hours.
Can't you make an exception? I've come all the way from California.
You must speak to the doctor.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
Ah, shit.
The connector in the socket supplied electricity to the polishing machine.
Well, okay. Okay. What's this?
Hey now, you can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
Let's try... Ah, fuck it. I'll just hit hint one once. I'll just hit hint once. You'll need a disguise.
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words La Risée du Monde, Paris. It was a bright red plastic nose, part of a clown's costume. Hello.
Oh, hi. No whistling, right?
Right. Do you recognize this pass?
No, I don't. Should I?
No, but I wondered if you'd seen a stranger flashing it about.
No, sir. But if I had, Mr. Shiny would take care of him.
What's the problem with Nurse Grendel?
She's uptight and twisted on account of a broken heart.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought she was just plain bad-tempered.
That also. By the way, sir, I wouldn't stand too close to Mr. Shiny's grease valve. If he has an emission, it'll take the shine clean off your shoes. Say, nice sneakers.
Thanks. See you later.
Yeah.
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Oh. Okay. Oh, hell yeah! Dr. George in the house.
Good afternoon, Doctor. The patients are ready for your inspection, Doctor.
Do you not recognize
Thank
him?
you, nurse.
You'll need this, Doctor.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Monsieur Boisier has been in the coma for the last 3 months.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier.
Oh my
All I
God.
know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Alright, bed number 3, you said? Is this it?
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it. What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
I think she's kind of hot.
What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job. Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
I'll come back later. This guy didn't look sick to me. He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever.
Let's talk to the nurse again.
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So are we just going to be playing doctor
Hi,
and
me
not
again.
uncovering this conspiracy?
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
3 months.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
True, true.
I'll come back later.
Let's see what we have over here.
Doctor!
What is it?
You haven't taken my blood pressure.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Oh,
What now?
you didn't finish.
Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna take a while.
Okay, let's try.
And do it right this time.
You don't have the first idea.
I'll come back when you've... It was a device used for measuring people's blood pressure.
Head back to the hospital entrance. Yeah, I've used the hints a lot. In what? And so, you know what? I have no shame in doing it. So, who's this lovely gentleman?
Hi, my name's George Stobar.
Yes, sir? Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit,
Balls.
but everyone calls me Bunny.
Yes.
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
Balls.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean to get my hands dirty with the nurse.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
And sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
How come?
Dermatitis.
Well, I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
See you later.
Right.
Let's talk with Bunny again. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. I can't click properly under these circumstances. Okay. What the fuck? You're fucking me, aren't you?
Hey, Benoit.
Balls.
Yes, sir?
Do you still have that gauge I gave you?
Ah, yes. What do you want me to do with it?
Keep it safe until I... See you later.
Okay, this might take a while.
Excuse me, sir.
Aha! Just the man. You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bunny, come here, boy. This is Benoit,
Balls.
my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him? He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Okay. Oh wait, we have to talk with Oh, he's following us now.
Hi, it's me again. I'll come back later.
Let's talk
Hey,
with Ben.
Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Do you still have that gauge I gave you?
Ah, yes. What do you want me to do with it?
Use it on Nurse Grendel. Go on, she'll enjoy it. Yeah?
I would appreciate it if you saved your jokes for the intern's restroom. This is a hospital ward, not a cabaret.
Oh, lighten up.
I heard that. Any more nonsense and I shall report you to Dr. Hagenmeyer.
Use it on Eric Saltmarsh.
Okay.
All right.
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
Would you like to shake hands with me?
Well,
No, it's okay. Forget it. Thank you, nurse.
au revoir, monsieur.
All right, now we can go to the ward where that guy's being held. And there's someone guarding the door.
Rather you than me, pal.
I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, doctor.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How is the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you.
Why is that?
Anthrax.
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to bed.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Would you like to shake hands?
What for?
As a gesture of goodwill.
On reflection? No.
Man!
Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, doc.
So can we go through this? All right. Whoa. Whoa, what is...
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the jam.
The Lochmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassin.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the jam?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster. Quickly tell him that I found the tripod right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them as for Klausner. He has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the... That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
And there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor? Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille. There's no Dr. Braille working here. He's an imposter.
Oh shit! It's the costume
The
killer.
door's locked. Help me, officer.
Stand back, monsieur.
This is getting intense. What happened? Ah, we're back at Nico's apartment.
Hello, George.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
Well, he didn't have the scar. Man, this is getting interesting. I'm just gonna end it here, guys, because I think I've gone on
I
for
guess
too
I better
long.
go back and talk to that weirdo.
Oui.
I'll let...
Alrighty. We'll be back with Nico shortly. I can't save on the map, which is kind of bollocks. While we go to the police station, there's been a murder after all. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to the main channel. Constructive criticism is always appreciated, and as always, have a good one.